Good afternoon, welcome back. Sorry I haven't posted in a while, but I've had some microphone issues on my computer. Obviously, I've got them fixed, so let's get into it. I've got a tile that I'm going to do today, so something new. Some people have asked me to show them how to do some tiles. So I'm going to do the Norton white tile method. Now, my white tiles come out pretty black. So let's get into this and let's see how it goes. I do not use Imager that often anymore. I'm going to bring an image straight into Lightburn and show you how you burn it from there. So let's go ahead and click on File, and we're going to import. And go over here to Images. I've got an image in mind that I want to do. With an update, let's click down here. And the image, there it is. Now, the tiles I'm doing are 110 by 110 millimeters, so I want to go ahead and size this. I'm going to take the biggest size right here, which is this 255. I'm going to change that down to 110. Now, actually, our width is 86, so let's bring this up a little bit and see if we can crop this image down and make it fit our tile a little bit better. Let's make this one 110. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a box here, and I'm going to create this box, and I'm going to make this size here the size of my tile. So unlock that and get this. Alright, now we've got 110 by 110. I want to select that box. I'm selected, and I'm going to change that layer to a layer that I can see. Red looks pretty good. I'm going to lay this box over my piece right here. Now I know that I'm 110 wide, so if I line that width up and just adjust my height to where I want it, that looks good. Let me slide it over a hair. Alright, we look good right there. Now you see that I've got some image hanging out on both ends. We'll want to go ahead and get rid of that. So let's go ahead and select both these objects. We'll right click on there. We're going to apply a mask to that. Now you can see that it's basically cropped out our image to the size of our tile. Now we want to get rid of the rest of this part here that we're not going to use part of our image. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to right click again, and we're going to come down here and we're going to hit flatten mask, and boom, that knocks us right down to the size that we want. So get in that center of the screen there. Now you can go ahead and see that we're at roughly 110 by 110, close enough to cover my tile. So we're going to right click over this image and take a look at our adjustments in our image and see how they look in there. Alright, I want to set this to 318 dpi. Oops, didn't want to do that. Let's get back in there. Blow this up so we can see it. Now you can see the images there, the one on the left and one on the right, they look pretty similar. So it tells me the image is going to be pretty good. I can scroll through all the Jarvis and the Stucky and all that if you want, but you should all really know what that does. Anyway, I'm going to blow that up a little bit just to where it starts to get fuzzy, and I'm going to see if I can get that any better. So let's bump that DPI up. Now you're going to see it do something funny here as that. If I can get this to kind of auto run on there. Oh, it's already done it. So as I bumped up, you can see where that image clears up. That's really well, I can see some boxes in there, so if we can get rid of those. Yeah, let's keep that at 318. I think that looks pretty good. Alright, let's go up here to preview and let's see how long this is going to take us to burn this. 43 minutes isn't right, so let's go over here and let's set our speed to the proper speed. for me, which is 1175 for my Xtool D1 5 watt, and the 37.5%. I'll keep it at 37%. Works good for me. Those are tried and true settings for me. So now let's go ahead and recheck that preview and see how we look. Alright, so we're looking at about 2 hours to burn that tile. I know here in the preview it looks pretty dark, but the image will come out and it'll look pretty good on the tile. So the image is there. So we're going to go ahead and go with it. Click that invert off. I'll go ahead and show you what other settings we have here. So in here you can see that I've got my speed set at 1175, my max power set at 37%, minimum power at 5%. So you've got the bidirectional scanning. I've got my overscan set at 2%. Sometimes you see it higher or lower. You can actually set that where you want. 2% seems to work fine for me. We're at the 0.08 line interval. That's at the 318 dpi. I run at a 90-degree scan angle. There's nothing really special about it, just on you know how your machine runs with it. My machine tends to run better on 90 degrees. If yours runs better on 0, by all means turn it to 0 degrees. Sometimes you can save a couple minutes by switching back either way, but you know, to me it's worth it to have a better image just to go ahead and scan what runs best on my machine. So I'm going to leave that at 90 degrees. You can see we have Jarvis set here. So everything looks good. Click OK. So we're going to go ahead and get our laser set up and burn this. I'm going to get the laser turned on over here. Alright, now I've got mine set up to go to position on 0, so go to origin, and my laser head goes to 0, which is the center of the machine. That's where my tile's set up. I'm going to go ahead and frame it out. Alright, just a hair off one way. Make sure we square that up. Alright, that's it. We're squared up. It's ready to burn. We're going to go ahead and hit start. Alright, this is going to burn. I'll show you the results when it's done. See you guys back in about 2 hours.